So now that we're at the point of finishing up this quilt, there's a couple things we need to do. We being me. So because it's a small quilt with this Pout fish fabric, I'm going to just Frankenstein some batting because I've got a big, huge stash in my closet and we've got to pick out a backing. So I'm gonna go to the shop and look at some Konas, see what my options are, decide whether to do something different than what's on the front, do something that's the same as what's on the front. I don't know. We'll see what colors we've got in stock. I don't really need a big piece because I can get the width of fabric because it's only about 33 inches wide, I think. So we'll totally be able to use the 44 width for my quilt backing and then just figure out the length. I'm definitely gonna long arm it, even though it'll take like a hot second. My walking foot's been kind of funky on my machine, so I don't know what the alignment's off or something, and I figure I don't want to walking foot. I think some waves will be cute, or the Ebb and Flow that I've used a bajillion times because it just has that wave look. So maybe I'll try a new pantograph. I don't know, we'll see. So I'm gonna go to the shop today, look at some backing options. We're gonna Frankenstein some batting and get this little guy done. So here's my quilt top, and then here is a good variety of blues. I just need one for the backing. And I'm thinking, since I did this like electric blue here, I think I'm gonna go something darker. So let's see. That one, no, that's more teal. Let's see what's down here. This one maybe? That's a possibility. What are you? You are Nightfall. This one, that's very like royal blue. Yeah, it's literally royal. I don't know. This is the one that I use. Maybe I will just do that. Lagoon. That's the one that's here. And then if I did that on the back and then did a dark binding, maybe that's what I'll do. I think that might be sold because then that'll tie that in more too. That's just kind of oddly out there. So I've got my beautiful Franken batting all done. I'm going to iron out my quilt back so it's ready to go. And then next time you see these pieces, they will be on the long arm ready for quilting. So I'm working late tonight, and because of that, I might see if I can throw my Pout fish quilt on the long arm while I'm running around doing a bunch of other stuff. So stay tuned. If not, you'll see me in a different outfit when I quilt this quilt. This batting is so ugly. Good thing it's gonna be on the inside. Let's get this basted in. here we are, all done. This pantograph was called Island Breeze or something. It was something somebody else had loaded on there, so it was something different than Ebb and Flow, and it's actually pretty cute on there. Looks good with the Pout fish. So now I'm going to take it off, trim it up, and call it good. Another day, another complete quilt. So I've got all my binding on my Pout fish quilt, and it is all good to go. I almost went with this same lagoon color for my binding because I had a big chunk of it, but then I pulled out my box of Kona scraps, found this one left over from my range quilt. I'm guessing it's probably Kona Storm. And while it's not quite one of the shades that's in here, I think it works well enough to frame it up and you're good to go. I was also a little nervous because I went ahead and did some super contrasty yellow on blue for my top stitching of my binding, but I actually did pretty good. I didn't stray off at all this time, so yay, bonus binding points. But I love that pantograph on here. Nice little puffy tropical stuff for my Pout fish, and it's not Ebb and Flow for the 1000th time, which actually might be coming back soon on another quilt. We'll see. But I think this is gonna be cute. I haven't decided whether I'm just gonna hold on to it for somebody that's having a baby soon or donate it, but either way, it's quick, it's easy. This pattern is super great, and I'd say I'd do it again, but I've already done it 3 times, so I will absolutely have this one in my arsenal of any time I needed a quick baby quilt. So let's take a look at some pictures of it.